extend our warm and respectful welcome to our esteemed dignitaries. Honorable Chancellor Ayya, our respected Pro-Chancellor, Mrs. Anandalakshmi Kadiravan Madam, our beloved future Chancellor, Mr. Nirmal Kadiravan Sir, and our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. C.K. Ranjan Sir.
It's my great pleasure and honor to welcome a distinguished leader of organizational development and leadership excellence, Mr. Mario David, Vice President, JP Morgan & Chase, Hyderabad. He is known for his inspiring leadership, strategic vision, and deep commitment to build high-performing teams and people-centric organizations. With extensive experience in driving organizational growth and transformation, he has continuously demonstrated how strong leadership and empowered teams can create lasting impact. We are truly delighted to have you here to motivate and encourage our students. On behalf of everyone present here, I extend a heartfelt welcome to Mr. Mario David and express our sincere gratitude for taking the time to join us. Welcome to our institution, sir. We are honored by your presence.
இப்போது நமது இசைக்குழுவினரை தமிழ் தாய் வாழ்த்து பாடலை பாட அழைக்கின்றோம். அனைவரும் எழுந்து நிற்குமாறு அன்புடன் கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறோம்.
நீராரும் கடலொடுத்த நிறமடந்த கெழிலொழுகும் சீராரும் வதனமென திகழ் பரத கண்டமிதில் தெக்கணமும் அதிசிறந்த திராவிடனல் திருநாடும் தக்க சிறு பிறை நுதலும் தரித்தனரும் திலகமுமே அத்திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனங்கே தமிழனங்கே உன் சீரிழமை திறம்பியந்து செயல் மறந்து வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே.
Wisdom, prosperity, and the removal of darkness. I now request our respected dignitaries to kindly proceed for the ceremonial lighting of the lamp.
Thank you, dignitaries. A warm welcome creates a positive beginning for every memorable occasion. I now invite Dr. B. Vidya, Associate Dean, HRDC, to deliver the welcome address. Please, ma'am.
A very good morning to everyone present here. Our respected Honorable Chancellor, respected Pro-Chancellor, beloved Vice Chairman and future Chancellor of the University, faculty members, dear students and friends, a very warm welcome to all of you. It gives me immense pleasure and honor to welcome you all to the Placement Day Celebration 2026 of Dhanlakshmi Srinivasan University. Today is a proud and a memorable occasion as we gather together to celebrate the achievements, dedication and success of our students, as we secure placements in reputed organizations through their hard work and perseverance. At the outset, we respectfully extend our warm gathering greetings and sincere gratitude to our Honorable Chancellor, respected Vice Chairman, Pro-Chancellor and future Chancellor for their constant support, encouragement and visionary leadership towards the growth and development of the university. Though they couldn't join us in person today, their gratitude and blessings continue to inspire every achievement of this institution. It's our privilege to welcome our respected Vice Chancellor, whose leadership and academic vision continues to gather and guide the university towards greater heights of excellence and innovation. I also extend a hearty welcome to our respected Registrar for the valuable administrative leadership and unwavering support rendered towards the successful functioning of the universities and this grand event. A special welcome to our additional registrar for the continuous support, cooperation, coordination, and contribution towards the development and progress of the institution. We are deeply honored to welcome our distinguished chief guest, Dr. David Mario, Vice President of JB Morgan Chase. Sir, your gracious presence today adds immense value to the celebration, and we confidently say that your words and experience will inspire our students as they step into the corporate world. I would like to add one more point in this event, that we have started the placement process of 26 passing out batch by the middle of 25. At that time, we have invited Mario sir, and he was the one who has given us, and the first program was his program. It was about the pre-placement talk, and he has given guidance about the requirements of the companies, as well as how these students have to carry themselves for the upcoming drives, what are all the knowledge they should acquire. I suppose all the students who have attended this event might have come across the points which we have discussed, he has discussed and shared. And I'm so grateful that he has started the session, and the finishing process is also done by you. We welcome you warmly, sir. So we are, the placement day is not merely a celebration of job offers. It is a celebration of dreams turning into reality. Behind every placement lies the dedication of the students, the sacrifice of the parents, the guidance of the faculty members, and the tireless effort of our HRTC team. I would also like to appreciate all the faculty members, placement coordinators, trainers, and staff members who have continuously worked towards shaping the students into confident and industry-ready professionals. To our dear students, today marks the beginning of the new chapter in your lives. As we move forward into your professional career, continue to uphold the values, discipline, and knowledge gained from this institution. Work with confidence, humility, and determination, and make both your family and the university proud. Once again, I extend a warm and heartfelt welcome to everyone gathered here for this Grand Placement Day Celebration 2026. Thank you.
Distinguished personalities is a reflection of our respect and gratitude. I now request Dr. C.K. Ranjan, Vice Chancellor, to honor our chief guest, Mr. Mario David, Vice President, JP Morgan & Chase, Hyderabad, Organizational Development. Please, sir. I now request Dr. Dhanashekharan Devaraj, Registrar, to honor our chief guest.
Ranjan, Vice Chancellor, to deliver the felicitation address. Please, sir.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Because of certain commitments, the Honorable Chancellor and the Pro-Chancellor couldn't be here this morning for this placement day. The Registrar of the University, Mr. Mario David from Morgan Chase, Hyderabad, the Dean, Associate Dean Placement, Deans of various schools on the stage and off the stage, members of the faculty, and dear students. Today is your day. Actually, it's the, like what Dr. Vidya mentioned, it's a celebration of the hard work, the midnight oil that you burned for the last few years. And today is the day when you transition from your classrooms to corporate. Today, I would like to acknowledge the sacrifices that your parents made, parents and guardians for that matter, made for you all, and the trust that they put in you. And you've come out with flying colors. And I would like to compliment the placement officers for the wonderful job that they've done. We've had this year more than double the placements that we had last year, and with much better packages. The faculty here have mentored you and nurtured you to attain technical skills. The placement cell, the training and placement people have instilled in you better communication skills, soft skills. And more importantly, the industry has put trust in us, and that's why we have had so many placements this year. Been placed based on the knowledge and the technical skills that you gained while you were in this university and in your respective schools. But to go up and further in your career, you will have to work on your communication skills, your soft skills, your ability to work as a team. And more important, it's your critical thinking and problem-solving abilities which will carry you forward in your career. We at this university have tried in our own way to instill these qualities in you. And that is through hackathons and various other activities which we have organized in this university. And I'm quite sure many of you would have participated in these activities because they will definitely help in honing the skills which I just mentioned. Of late, AI or artificial intelligence is the buzzword. Automation is something which we keep talking about. And some people say that they will take away your jobs, but I have a different take on it. AI and automation are tools which I want you to use. I want you to be disruptors. I want you to be influencers. And I want, by the use of these tools, to be problem solvers. And that's what we require today. We require you to solve problems that face the society at large. The industry today is evolving in a very fast manner. Technology changes every 2 to 3 years. What is relevant today might not be relevant after 4 to 5 years. That is where you have to keep yourself updated with the latest that is there in the market. So you got to be a constant or a learner, lifelong learner. You can't just sit on the laurels of what you've achieved today. If you miss the bus, if you don't adapt, and if you don't adopt, you will be left behind. So this is just a starting point for you. I want each of you to keep this in mind, that you have to be at the cutting edge technological changes that are happening today in the industry and in the world. And I want you to be the people who carry the flag of DSU all across not only the country but the world. Sky with glory, and I want you all to come back as great achievers and be mentors of the students who are here in the coming years. I want your achievements to speak for itself so that the students who are here in the coming years are motivated by what you all have done. You are one of the first few batches that are passing out from this institution. Last year was the first batch, and of course, and making it fly high. Having said that, there are certain things that you have to keep in mind. The core values that we have given you, your faculty and the mentors have given you here, the ethics, that is something which you should always not get, you should never get diverted from that. Your integrity, your discipline, your punctuality, and your humaneness, these are very important as an individual if you want to grow in any sphere or any field. And I'm quite sure you will not let us down. You are the ambassadors of this university. And I'm quite sure in the coming years, you will make this university proud. I wish each one of you the very best in all your future endeavors, and I hope and wish that you make not only your family, but also the university and the nation proud by your achievements. God bless and Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for motivating and encouraging us.
Experiences are shared with young minds. I now invite our esteemed chief guest, Mr. Mario David, Vice President, JP Morgan & Chase, Hyderabad, Organizational Development, to deliver the special address. Please, sir.
It's always a pleasure here, and I was so thrilled to hear that I was there during the pre-placement, and right now I'm here to celebrate this post-placement meet as well. I think that's an amazing thing to do. If I open my email, I'm not trying to brag, if I open my email, at least there would be 10 colleges invitations to come, meet them, talk to them, be there as a guest. But I don't go everywhere. There are few colleges I go with where I see passion, and this is one of the colleges. Each time when I come here, I talk to Dr. Ranjan sir, I talk to Dr. Vidya ma'am, and I see so much of passion, so much of pride that they have for you all as a student. Each and every student, all they do is talk about what the student does, what they want to do for the students. And I think associating with a college which has passion is the key driver for me. Not somebody who's just like that doing something, running a college for profit, that anybody could do. Sir spoke, Dr. Ranjan sir spoke. I could see so much of passion that he says, he takes the ownership by saying, I want you to carry the values of the college. I want you to grow. I want you to be the ambassador, right? The ownership that they carry for each and every student, I think that's the key. And you are fortunate to be associated with this college, and you shoulder a very big responsibility from here onwards when you go to a corporate. Because first and foremost thing, as a corporate guy, when I see the student, and if the students perform well, you know what? We should go next time again to DSU college to recruit more students. In the same way, if the students' performance is secondary, but if the behavior, pattern, anything, integrity, anything we find fault with the student, first thing we'll say, which college the student is from? That is the first question that we ask. So I think you shoulder a very big responsibility. So that's the note that I wanted to start with. Instead of saying good morning, welcoming, but this is the powerful statement taking from Dr. Ranjan sir and Dr. Vidya ma'am. I wanted to start with this. I have some school of thoughts. I leave that to you because you're going to enter into a very competitive place, the corporate world. How many of you are actually joining corporates? Raise your hand. Okay, more than 70%. How many of you are going to do a business? Raise your hand. Entrepreneurs. 1, 2. Only two. 1, 2, 2.5. He raised little half. Okay. Now for this 70%, I'm going to leave a thought because I have not done a business, so I have no knowledge on that. But being for almost 24 years in the corporate line, started with my journey with the Indian Army for 6 years, and then rest everything in different corporates. And all I do is handling people. People come through me, and people exit, and we do the exit interview as well. So know a little bit more about people. So some thoughts that I have. So strong principles, because corporate is all about leadership principles that we have. Some principles that I'm going to share. The first principle is expectations. As human beings, we all have expectations. We were talking in Dr. Ranjan's cabin, and we were discussing how today's expectation, today's new crowd, new generation, what expectations they have. My first school of thought is keep your expectations inwards, not outwards. Okay? Again, I'm repeating. Keep your expectation inwards, not outwards, which means I expect God should do a miracle. I expect a Royal Enfield bike. I expect my parents to give me this. I expect my friends to take care of me for a party. All these are outward expectations. It's not in your control. I expect within 1 year of joining, I should get a promotion. I expect within 3 years, I should buy a house. All these are outward expectations. Here I'm sharing the first principle is keep your expectation inwards. When I say inwards, which means it is more towards myself. I expect myself to become a better performer. I expect myself to learn continuously. I expect myself to upgrade my skill. I expect myself to add a new certification when I join a corporate. I expect myself to continuously pursue my learning. So when you keep your expectation inwards, especially when you join a corporate life, miracles happen over there. Things will change over there. As long as the expectation is outwards, it's not in your control. But when it's inward, I expect myself to outperform. I expect myself to do the job better than what I did yesterday. Is it in your control? These are in your control. So first principle is keep your expectation inwards. Introspect on this. Okay, locus of control. Psychology has a topic called locus of control. The things which are in control which are the things within you, not the things outside the control of you. So focus your energy in keeping the control within you. Number one. Number two, very, very important. Align yourself to the highest work ethic. Extremely important. Okay? Today's problem we face is the work ethics. As soon as they come, for us in JP Morgan and Chase, 4 hours if you come and log in is enough. 4 hours if you log in is enough. So some people try to manipulate all those stuff and they unnecessarily lose job. When I talk about work ethics, let me give you a very short story on this. I think most of you will be knowing this story as well. There is a train that is going, okay, a train. In that train, there's a complete AC compartment, a first-class AC compartment in America. Okay, in America, Virgin Express is a very big private train company. So James Anderson, he stops the train, and then he sees some of the workers who are working the railway tracks. What they do is, just like India, they put the wooden plank, and on top of the plank, they lay the track. So he sees one of the worker, he stops, he goes and calls, he opens the AC compartment, he calls the worker inside. The train is stopped there for half an hour, and lot of noise, chirping, laughing, all that happens. And then the worker comes out. When the worker comes out, the rest of the worker asks, how come he called you? And who's that person who called you, who was able to stop a moving train, looks at you, who's working in the railway tracks and speak to you for so long? He says he's the CEO, James Anderson, the CEO of Virgin Express in America. He says, oh, how come you know the CEO? one of the worker asked this worker, he said that we both joined as track layers. We both joined in the same job to lay tracks. Then the friend asked, how come he became a CEO and how come still you are laying tracks? He said, I was laying track because for every hour I used to get paid $3. He was laying tracks for Virgin Express. That was the difference. Okay, I think this is a very strong, it's a true story. It's a true story. So very important when you have a high standard of work ethics, not just going and working for money or your salary, but what are you going to contribute to the organization? Automatically you will reach heights. Okay, so the first few years of the career is very important that you focus on what you're going to learn and what value you're going to bring to the organization. So let me take some water. Thank you. Third, very important principle. Third, continue learning. Relentless, intelligent effort. Put yourself to learn continuously. Very, 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 very important. Anybody knows this person called Socrates? So Socrates, before he is going to die, okay, tomorrow he has to die. So he asked them, the warden from the jail, he asked, can you please give me a book so that I could read? So the warden will ask Socrates saying that, tomorrow you have to drink poison and you're going to die. What's the point of reading the book? Is what the warden will tell Socrates. So Socrates says that, tomorrow I'll die a day more intelligent than what I was today, he says. It's a real thing that happened. Okay, which means the power of knowledge, the power of intelligence, nobody can stop. So relentless, intelligent efforts. Okay, I'm using this word specifically. Try to always sharpen your saw. Your brain is the only tool. Okay, if I'm paying 50 lakh CTC to somebody, or if I'm paying 10 lakh CTC to somebody, the difference between a 50 lakh CTC and a 10 lakh CTC is the 50 lakh CTC person can solve more problems than a 10 lakh CTC person. That's the difference, simple as it. And to solve problems, you need intelligence. Okay, so learn, upskill yourself and be intelligent. Abraham Lincoln, in the US dollar, you will have his photo embedded. Abraham Lincoln, before he died, he told his son, lend your brain to the highest bidder, but never tie a tag around your heart and soul. Which means the brain is your sharpest weapon. Your brain to the highest bidder. That means if Mario is giving 10 lakhs, lend it to Mario because that should be sharp. If somebody else is bidding your brain for 50 lakhs, lend it to him. Because your brain is not only worth 10 lakhs, your brain is worth 1 crore or 5 crores. But to reach that, you need to sharpen your saw. But never tie a tag around your heart and soul. That means do not fall for integrity. No matter what, don't sell your soul for money or for anything else. That was his message. So that's the third important is relentless efforts towards intelligence. Fourth, which is also extremely important. Fourth is resilience. Learn how to deal with failure. You will fail. No matter what, you will fail. Maybe your first appraisal will be bad. Maybe you will be put into a performance improvement plan. But every failure is an opportunity. Do not give up on it. Do not get depressed. Do not get demotivated. The best thing as a student moving to the corporate, the best thing is always seek for a mentor. It's so very important. There are many people in the organizations will be willing to help you, so always seek for a mentor. Like WC, KPMG, JP Morgan & Chase, Goldman Sachs, Deloitte, all of them has a platform called mentoring platform. There are many smart students, what they do is as soon as they join, they will assign a mentor for them. Because when you are in doubt, instead of making the mistake, it's better to reach out to a mentor and always take guidance. Even today, at this age, I still have a mentor, because we are humans. We cannot know everything. But a mentor is somebody who is more knowledgeable, who has more wisdom than you. Nothing wrong seeking help from a mentor, so always take mentorship help and be resilient to failures. And the last point, treat every success as a motivation. Don't let it to get into your head, into an ego. You may perform extremely well, newly joined employee, doing very well. Manager is coming and appreciating you. Wow, fantastic job, excellent efforts. Don't let it get into your head and don't get your ego come into the picture. Just treat it as a motivation to motivate yourself to do better. Because if you get it into your head, if you take it as an ego, and if that humility goes, then you don't know, tomorrow, within 3 months, you may fall down. Right? So always treat success as a motivation. And the last story that I'm going to leave you, which is extremely important, some of you will make it, some of you may not make it, but this story will give you certain thoughts. Because now you are moving out from a student to a professional. You're going to be called as a professional, right? You need to talk that language, you need to behave that way, and it's a global world. You may have manager reporting in Singapore, Japan, Malaysia, America, Botswana, Ghana, Peru, any country, right? So this story goes on like this. In Tirunelveli, especially when I was traveling, I was seeing a lot of ponds with nice lily flowers, and that's where this story came to my mind. So there was a pond. Please imagine, imagination is more powerful than knowledge. There was a pond with a lot of lily leaves, lily pads, and beautiful lily flowers. Right? It could be white, or it could be purple, it could be pink. I hope you got that imagination, right? So under one of this lily leaf, the lily stalk goes right deep into the pond and gets attached to the roots. So under one of this lily stalk, there is a pool of insects that are roaming around. One day, one insect slowly climbs the lily stalk, gets onto the lily pad, and disappears. But all insects are very scared. Oh my God, what's happening? If we climb up the lily stalk, what's going to happen? They're very scared. But somehow, sometimes one insect climbs, goes on top of the lily pad, and disappears. Then one insect becomes a leader, takes the initiative and calls all the insects and says, next time, whoever is going to climb up and go on top of the lily leaf, they have to come back and say what is happening. Can you all promise? And they all promise, saying that next time, whoever goes on top should come back and tell what's happening. Fortunately, the leader who took the oath one day starts climbing the lily stalk. It climbs, 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 goes. It goes and sits on the lily pad. As it sits, after some time, the sun rays hits. When the sun rays hits the body dries. When the body dries, slowly a metamorphosis that happens in the body, there's a wing that starts growing. And more, as soon as the sun dries even more, the wings spread. And suddenly the insect becomes a dragonfly. And as it becomes a dragonfly, it is so excited. You know, all through this while, it was an insect down. It's so excited, it starts flying, going up the lily pond, darting on the pond. Amazingly, it's enjoying. And while it's flying, it's seeing a different world altogether. As it's flying and went and darting on the water, it realizes, oh my God, I made a promise. What was the promise? I have to go back and tell the insects what is happening on top, isn't it? Right? So it comes fast and it tries to get into the water. It's not able to get into the water. Because now it moved away from an insect to a dragonfly, isn't it? That is where it has a realization. The realization is, if you want to aspire something in life, you have to push your limits, you have to take the risk, you have to climb the stalk and go on to the leaf, or else you continue being an insect. That was the first realization. if you do not take the challenge, if you do not take the risk, and if you are comfortable being under the water, you will continue being the insect. Those who take the risk, those who take the challenge, those who move out at the end of the comfort zone will climb up the stalk, go onto the lily pad, and the metamorphosis happens. Realization number one. Realization number two is, now that I became a dragonfly, there's a change that happens to me. So now, when Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi became Mahatma Gandhi, his own friends who was with Mohandas Gandhi will not recognize Mahatma Gandhi. When Narendra became Swami Vivekananda, Narendra's friends will not recognize who is Swami Vivekananda, because when a change happens, that is a permanent change. You can't go back to your old habits. So you are changing from a student to a corporate professional. You are no more a student. No more bunking classes or all those whatever habits you have to change. You cannot walk into a corporate office with cigarette smell coming out of your mouth. You cannot walk into a corporate office and start making fun and teasing people. It will be against posh complaint. So when a change happens, the second realization, when the change happens, your own friend should not recognize who you are. That is what change is all about. But today you have a friend, hey macha, I'm going to stop smoking. That same friend will take a puff, he'll blow the big circle on your face saying, sir, have another puff, he'll say. He will not say that, oh good, you are changing to become better, I'm appreciating you. No. That's the world we live in. But remember, when you change yourself, there is no turning back. That's the second realization. The third, final, after this I'll stop my speech, I'll not bore you. The third realization is, now that I became a dragonfly, I have to encourage these insects who are down being an insect. So the dragonfly starts flying, hovering around that specific lily pad where the insects are there. It will start hovering around and encouraging these insects so that they could also start flying again. So now that you have succeeded, you have got a good job in a good corporate, there are some people who would have made it. It is your turn to pull them up and lift them up from that particular pond. And it is your responsibility to not let your friends behind. So these are the 6 principles that I want to share with you. I wish you all the very best. Anytime you are stuck anywhere in your corporate life, feel free. Vidya ma'am has my number. You could always get in touch with them and you could reach out. I'll be more than happy to help you. It's my promise. It's not just a statement. Thank you so much and Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for your in every successful placement session stands a team that works with dedication, commitment, and perseverance. Let us now appreciate and honor our placement coordinators for their tireless efforts in shaping the careers of our students.
Now I request our chief guest to honor our placement coordinator for their tireless effort in shaping the career of our students. May I respectfully invite Mr. M. Mohammad Nizaruddin, Set Placement Officer, Department of Artificial Intelligence and Data Science, to kindly receive the memento from our honorable chief guest. Now I request Mr. K. Receive the memento from our chief guest. May I invite Dr. D. Hariharan, Placement Coordinator from the Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, to receive the memento from our chief guest. I cordially request Mr. R. Vishagar, Placement Coordinator from the Master of Computer Application, to kindly receive the memento from our chief guest. May I request Mr. C. Dharani, Placement Coordinator from the School of Pharmacy, to step forward and receive the memento from our Honorable Chief Guest. I would like to invite Mr. L. Velmurugan, Placement Coordinator from the School of Physiotherapy, to graciously receive the memento from our Chief Guest.
To recognize exceptional achievements and outstanding performance, we shall now proceed with the cash prize distribution ceremony. We are honored to invite our respected chief guest, Mr. Mario David, to present the cash prize of Rs 25,000 to the students along with his blessings. From postgraduate category, I request Mrs. P. Pavitra, School of Management, to receive cash prize from our chief guest. She has received 4 offers with maximum of 10 LPA and currently she is working in Learn Flu, Hyderabad. From undergraduate category, I request Mr. Akili PVS Shri Swaroop Kumar from Department of Artificial Intelligence and Data Science to receive cash prize from our chief guest. He has received 4 offer letters with maximum of 8.36 LPA. Congratulations to all the awardees.
This is indeed the most awaited and proud moment of the day. We are
Ranjita, Likita, Venkatashai, Manaja, Shashant Kumar, Nageshwari, Prakash, Pavan Kumar, Bhagirath, Jai Venkatasai, Pushpanjali, Anusha, Pujita, Asma Kausit, Sunanta, Karishma, Shiva Manikanta, Murali, Bharat, Uday Kumar, Kirti, Shai Prakash, Venkata Venu, Sainath Reddy, Uday Kiran, Shai Ganesh, Yashwant,
There is an announcement. Once you receive the offer letters, you need to be seated in the 303.
Lahari.
302, the opposite room.
Shiva, B. Shiva, look, Veera Anjaneya Reddy, Mohan, Hemant,
I repeat it again. Once you receive your offer letters, you need to be seated in the 302.
Kirti Vasan, Shravanti, Vignesh, Srinivas, Ishwar Sai, Jyoti Prakash, Ashwant, Harati, Nikita, Latisha, Janavi, Rajalakshmi, Rohini, Abdul Rashid, Kulandaivel, Arjun, Gokul Raj, Kritika, Mohana Priya, Nitishri, Gopi Krishnan, Atifa Banu. Lavanya, Sneha, Pooja, Ritika, Rupika, Jafar Sharif, Muhammad Harun, Shahid Yashin, Roshan Jacob Balaji. Lakshabai, Ashwant, Ashwati, Kartika, Kirtana, Manoj, Naveen Prabhu, G. Praveen, Ramana, Cynthia, Roshini, Shelva Priya, Shavini, Snega, Sudarshan, Devadarshini, Karti, Kritik Roshan, Meyappan, Nitya Gopika, Saran, Srikesh, Bhaskar, Chakravarti, Anjanesh, Roshan, Priya, Shantosh Kumar, Sargunam, Sheikh Hafiz, Sri Vidya, Swati, Vignesh. Vinay, Krishna, Harika, Jerome, Shadmashri, Prasad, Harinath Reddy, Varun Karthik, Meenakshi, Vamshi Krishna, Gayatri Priya Nandini, Nadia, Balaji, Bharat Kumar, Sai Ganesh, Kalaimadi, Bharat Kumar, Shai Ganesh, Kalaimati, Nagabhujita, Tanmay, Ashita, Lokesh, Subramaniam, Charan Raj, Mohana Darshan, Prashant, Ashok Kumar, Venkata Aditya, Durga Prasad, Ashish, Sheikh Shobi. Abdul Altaf, Basha, Deepthi Reddy, Mansoor, Kundansai, Nivedita, Prasad, Vasudev, Ramcharan Reddy, Pavan, Sheikh, Pavan Kumar, Vinay Kumar, Shiva Shankar Rao, Swagat Kumar, Tirumalesh, Sebastian, Shashikiran, Abhinand, Devendra, Lakshmi, Ashwa, Chandramouli, Jashwant, Ramesh Reddy, Hari Durga Srinivas, Balaji, Pavan Kalyan, Ajay Kumar, Karthik, Janavi, Gopichand, Kabilan, Mastan, Gauri, Pavan Kalyan,
in School of Engineering and Technology to announce the name of the students.
Hari Sumant, Tala only. Hari Sumant, Azarat Reddy Sangana, Keeti Yasri, Madan Mogan, Vijay Raju, Gopati Magendra,
Got $1 billion $1 web app
Jayant
idea?
Reddy.
Now you can turn it into reality with Hostinger Horizons. To start
Sivalinga. Nimila. Hemant Kaushik. Dinesh Segar. Naga Sandhya. Aparna. Mohanaram. Ravi. Patnam Suresh. Pigili Venkata Manigandan. Sai Kumari. Venkata Sunil. Okay. Chandra Reddy. Vamsi Kumar Reddy. Pramod Magajan. Simatri. Ramala Banu Pradap Reddy. Venkat. Satyashri. Sanjanya. Saujanya. Sheikh Mastanville. Sheikh Mohammad Rafi. Sheikh Nazar. Om Prakash Reddy. Sridharan. Suram Manogar Reddy. Talla Venkata Reddy. Vijay Kumar. Pavan Kumar. Vinod Kumar. Yuvraj. Kodishwara Rao. Gattu Vamshi. Sai Charan. K. Ramakrishna. Mohammad Anas. Mohammad Sabit. Pasha Maniganda Reddy. Ramu. Narayanan. Sri Krishna. Vishnu Vardhan. Nitish. Ismail Anas. Satish Khanna. Rachapalli Annamaya. Kami Reddy Karthik Reddy. Ajit Kumar Reddy. Tarun. Durga. Lakshana. Mallaboyina Narari Vasu. Rakesh Sai. Gautam Chaudhary. Afrin Banu. Mukherjee. Kirti. Magendra Chaudhary. Vaishnavi. निखिल, रामकुमार, गीतिका, गोकुल कृष्णन, रामचरण रेड्डी,
NIT திருச்சியில அதர் ஸ்டேட் பசங்க ஜாயின் பண்ணோம் அப்படின்னா JEE எக்ஸாம்ல 300க்கு 240 மார்க் மேல எடுத்துருக்கோம். இப்போ அதுவே தமிழ் பசங்களா இருந்தா 300க்கு 200 மார்க் எடுத்திருந்தா போதும். அதுவே தமிழ் பொண்ணுங்களுக்கு 190 மார்க் இருந்தாலே போதும். இருந்தாலுமே NIT திருச்சியில நம்ம பசங்க அதர் ஸ்டேட் பசங்க தான் அதிகமா படிச்சாங்க.
हरिहरन बी,
காரணம் என்ன அப்படின்னா JEE எக்ஸாம் பத்தி நம்ம பசங்களுக்கு பெருசா அவேர்.
निगांत कुमार,
சரி சார், எப்படி நான் JEE எக்ஸாம் ப்ரிப்பேர் ஆயிட்டு 200 மார்க் மேல வாங்கி NIT திருச்சியில
வெங்கட் நவீன்
அப்படி நீங்க கேட்டீங்கன்னா அதுக்காக தான் வரப்போற சண்டே நான் உங்களுக்காக
கவினேஷ்
ஒரு ஃப்ரீ நீட் JEE கைடன்ஸ் ப்ரோகிராம் வந்து கண்டக்ட் பண்றேன். இந்த
தீப்தி,
ப்ரோகிராம்ல நீங்க எப்படி நீட் JEE எக்ஸாமை ஈஸியா கிராக்
பிரசாந்த் குமார்,
என்னென்ன ஸ்ட்ராட்டஜிஸ் அண்ட் டெக்னிக்ஸ் இருக்கு அப்படிங்கறத
சந்தோஷ்,
உங்களோட ஷேர் பண்ண போறேன். அது மட்டும் இல்லாம இந்த செஷன்ல அட்டெண்ட் பண்ண போற
ராஜேஷ்,
1000 rupees worth of ஒரு இயர்லி பிளானர் அண்ட்
मुकेश कुमार, काशी रेड्डी, इंदिरानील रेड्डी, चेन्न रेड्डी, नागशेषु, पोतिनेनी प्रकाश, हरिप्रकाश रेड्डी, भरत कुमार, समीर रेड्डी, कार्तिक रेड्डी, मोनिका, मगेश राजू, हेमचरण, मनोज कुमार, जगदीश, मौलेश, विकास, मगेंद्र रेड्डी, दस्तगिरी, हेमंत कुमार यादव, अन्वेश रेड्डी, नम्रता रेड्डी, धनुष, बाल वेंकटसाई, गिरी, गौतम के, अजय कुमार, हरिणी, हरि सूर्या, गिलारी, भरत कुमार रेड्डी, शिल्पा, कावेरी, उदय चंद्रा, जानकी रेड्डी, Rahul, Narendra Reddy, Lokesh, Naveen C, Gupta, Manik, Vasan Sai, Pani Pamanji, Sirisha, Ponnam Suresh, Srikanth, Prashant T, S. Preeti, Sirisha, Rajesh R, Naveen, J. Romilda Anthony, Siva Reddy, Sanjay, Sanjeevi Ram, Srikanth Reddy, Shraddha Sri Kumar, Pawan Naresh, Gopi Krishna, Jaswant Kumar Reddy, Tirumalai Srinivas, Banu Prasad, Srikanth, Anand Kumar, Vijay Simha Reddy, Praveen Kumar, Veeram Reddy Simarthi, Teja Murthy, Basha Sheikh,
UPI லைட்னால UPI லைட்
Kevin Rohit,
உங்க பேங்க் ஸ்டேட்மென்ட்ல ஒவ்வொரு சின்ன
Madan,
டிரான்சாக்ஷனையும் என்ட்ரி செய்யறதுல இருந்து விடுபடுங்க.
Srimati,
லோட் வேண்டாம்.
Sumita, Tangadurai, Sham Surya, Chaitanya, Uday Kiran, Madhulika, Raghunath, Upendra Babu, Madhusudan Reddy, Joshita, Sham Surya, Madesh, Gopala Vignesh, Shriram Balaji, Valluru Narasimha, G. Relton Sam Daniel, Vemuri Pavan Maniganda, Shravan Kumar, Nitish R, Jinesh S, Kirtan Achari, J. Agash, Sai Kiran, Dasari Venkatesh, Kaushik Kumar Reddy, Niranjana V, Abhishek R, Vijay D, Sai Jashwant, Sai Krishna, Guru Sai Kiran, Monica Devi, Sharat Chandra, Mogan Nagababu, Pranit Srinivas, Vamsi Krishna, Bhaskar, Bharat, Kartigayan, Reena Mary, Sharat Reddy, Bhaskar Reddy.
From School of Physiotherapy,
I now invite Dr. S. Sendil Kumar, Dean, School of Physiotherapy, to announce the name of students.
Abhinisha, Haridashri, Hira, Jesli, Nia Praveen, Priyadarshini, Ramya, Regan, Ritika S, Snega, Vashila Shabana, Pearlin Shivya. Thank you.
I humbly request Dr. Akhilandeshwari, Dean, School of Pharmacy, to announce the name of the students.
For the School of Pharmacy, Afsar, Narendaran, Monish, Ritiresh, Santosh Kumar, Satish, Shabi, Sridhar, Subhash, Akshay Kala, Bhavadarini, Bhuneshwari, Bhumika, Brigita, Darshini, Desika, Evangeline, Hariharan, Hepzibah, Jasmine, Philsport, Madhumita, Monica, Nitish, Ponnarasi, Pooja, Prabhashri, Pratana, S. Priyadarshini, G. Priyadarshini, Roshini, Priyanka, Takshaya, C. Roshini, Shini Maria, Suvita, Varshini, Larson, Bhavanasri,
Dominate the rift with Opera GX. Install any official LOL
Harshini,
esports mod from GX Store to unlock bonus content and features. Browse the collection and choose a mod. Open GX Corner and scroll to the Riot section with a brand new co-streaming hub. Set your language and choose a stream. Only on the browser for gamers. Only on Opera GX.
Shweta Varshini, Larson, Bhavanasri, Harshini, Sharmiya, Gobinath, Ajay and Sivabalaji.
Thank you, ma'am. Congratulations to all the achievers. May your future be filled with success and excellence. Memories created today will remain forever. I request all the HRDC faculties to kindly assemble for the group photograph.
Respected dignitaries, honored of the days, esteemed faculty members, and my dear student friends, a very warm good afternoon to you all gathered here. It is a proud privilege to present the vote of thanks on this memorable day, placement date 2026, which is organized by HRDC of DSU. At this outset, I express my sincere gratitude to our respected Chancellor Ayya and our esteemed Pro-Chancellor Ma'am for their visionary leadership and for the excellence of making this institution bigger. Even though they could not be present today, their vision and blessings continue to inspire all our academic innovations in the future. I extend our sincere thanks to our distinguished chief guest, Mr. Mario David, Vice President, JP Morgan Chase, Hyderabad, for gracing the occasion and sharing valuable insights and encouragement with our students. Your presence had truly added meaning and inspiration to the program. Thank you, sir. I place on record our sincere gratitude to our respected Vice Chancellor and most respected Registrar for their valuable guidance, support, and the engagement towards the successful conducting of this event. Thank you, sirs. I also extend my sincere thanks to our HRDC faculty members and the deans of schools of engineering, technology, pharmacy, and physiotherapy for their valuable presence and make this event as more colorful and more grateful. Thank you, sirs, and thank you, ma'am. Finally, my heartfelt appreciation to all my student volunteers, HRDC faculty members, and to every people who made this event more a greater one, which is a memorable one for this year. Thank you all. Finally, I would like to thank each and everyone to make this gracious presence, valuable time, and continuous support in the program. Thank you all. Thank you.
I request pharmacy students to assemble for the group photo. I request non-CAC students to be ready for the next photo session.